excited to teach you guys this. But first, let me wait for you guys to come in. Let me get up the chat. But how are you guys doing today? Are you excited for this tutorial? I'm going to go over everything we're going to do. We're going to do some warm-ups. Then we're going to go into the tips and tricks to manage to get over in the front walkover. And the front walkover is a super duper fun move. So I'm excited to teach this one. It's one of my favorite things to do. But guys, how are you all doing? How are you all doing? If you're just joining in the chat right now, like this stream so we can get more people in here, and we can get more people in here learning how to do a front walkover. So come on, like the video, and also subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Okay. Hi, Juliana. Hi, guys. Come join us right now. Like this stream. Let's get to 10 likes. Let's start off with 10 likes. And let's get more people in here. Let's get more people in here and get into this tutorial. We're learning how to do a front walkover tutorial today. Hi Basorso. Hi Basorso. Sorry, I messed up the pronunciation. But guys, like the stream right now. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get some more people in here, and also subscribe to the channel. Where let's get to 3.96 million subscribers today. So subscribe to the channel so we can get there together. Hi ZPPT, Megan. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. You're super duper sweet. Thanks so much for watching the streams, and I'm really glad that you enjoy these streams. Hi Chris. Hi Floor. Hi Faxrie. Hi Sine. Good to see you guys back. Hi Rawad. Hi everyone. Hi Rawad. Guys, like this stream right now. Let's get to 20 likes. Let's get to 20 likes, and then we're going to get into a front walkover tutorial. So come and join us, and let's get the visibility up by liking this stream, and then we're going to get into this tutorial. Also, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We're close to 4 million subscribers, so let's try and get there. Let's try and get there. Hi Snipe, it's good to see you're excited for this tutorial. I'm excited to teach this one too, because the front walkover is a super duper fun move to do, and it's also super helpful when doing flexi dance, putting in front walkovers, transitioning from move to move. A front walkover is a very diverse move, and it really helps just create a beautiful routine together. So a front walkover is super duper fun. Hi everyone. Okay guys, like the stream. Let's get to 30 likes. 30 likes, so then we can get started with the tutorial. And also subscribe to the channel. We're close to 4 million subscribers, so subscribe to the channel and let's build up the community. Come join us in our tutorials, and come join us. Yeah. Okay. So someone says they don't know how to stand up from their back bend. I can do a tutorial on how to stand up from a back bend if you guys want to as well. I'm super down to teach you guys how to do this. So yeah, for sure. If you guys want to learn how to stand up from a back bend, write it in the chat and I will help you guys out. Hi, Levy. Hi. Okay, are you guys ready for this tutorial? Are you ready to start? Okay, let me move the setup real quick. Here we go. Boom. We're going to come down to the floor so we can get started with what we're going to be learning here. So what we're going to do right now is, first of all, we're going to start off with some warm-ups. Okay, let me set you guys up down here. Okay, are you guys ready for this? Boom, one sec. I'm just setting you guys up down here. And let me see if I'm in shot. Can you guys see me over here? Can you guys see me? Okay. I think you guys can see me. And let's get started with the tutorial. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to warm up our legs, hips, back, arms, and wrists. So we're going to warm up all those elements of our body, because when you do the walkover, you're going to need to use basically all of your body. So you're going to need to warm up all those different parts. So let's start off easy with some wrist warm-ups. So what we're going to do is, I want you guys to get your hands just like this, and we're going to turn our hands into a fist like this. But we're not going to clench super duper hard. Just keep it relaxed in this fist shape. So as you can see, I'm super duper relaxed. I'm not even closing the gap or anything, but my wrist is super relaxed. My hands are super relaxed. And what we're going to do, we're going to put our hands right out in front of us, like this, and then bend them down, and then bend them up, like that. So bending down, bending up, just like this. So we're just going to go back and forth, up and down, just like this, and just keep on practicing this wrist movement. And when you're doing this, you once again, do not clench your fist too hard. Don't clench it too hard. Keep it relaxed. And what we're going to do is move it up and down. And where you should be feeling this is you should be feeling it in the back of your wrist right here. You should be feeling it. Here's your forearm. You should be feeling it in your forearm a little bit. And also you have this muscle right over here on the back of your arm. And you should also be feeling it there. So we're going to do this just like that. And then we're going to switch it over. Now we're going to do it the other way. So now my palms are facing up towards the ceiling, and we're going to do the same exact movement. Just like this. Boom. Perfect. Here we go. Yes, guys, let's get to 100 likes. Let's get to 100 likes. Guys, like the stream right now. Let's get our likes up so we can get more people in here, and we can learn the front walkover together. So come join us, and also subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get to 3.96 million subscribers today. That would be absolutely awesome. So come on, guys, subscribe to the channel, come join us, and come join us on our tutorials. We're doing a front walkover tutorial right now. So continue moving your wrists just like this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go, I'm on my knees right now, and I'm going to place my hands on the ground in front of me, just like this. And what we're going to do is we're going to lean into our wrists. So we're going to go forwards and back, just like that. And then we're going to turn our hands outwards. So now our fingertips are facing out towards the side. So my left fingertips facing towards the left. My right fingertips are facing towards the right. And now we're going to go side to side, just like this. And now we're going to rotate it another 90 degrees and face your fingertips towards you. So boom, we went from here. Now we're going fingertips towards us. I'm going to go back and forth once more. And then the last direction is we're going to face our fingertips towards each other, just like this. And we're going to go from side to side. And we're just basically going to walk our hands around, just like this, going in the different poses and moves, just so we can warm up all the different aspects of our wrists. So continue with those wrist warm-ups, just moving your hands to different directions, and that's going to warm up your wrists and your forearms. And then we can get started with the rest of this tutorial. Okay, guys. Like this stream right now. Let's get to 40 likes right now. Let's get to 40 likes, and so we can get more people in here. We're just starting off on the front walkover tutorial. We're getting our wrists warmed up, and now we're going to move on. Make sure you're still doing this warm up, but we're going to move on to the next thing, which is let's start to move up our shoulders and our back. So the first thing we're going to do is let's go for the shoulders. So we're going to put our hands, we're going to interlock them just like this, boom, and then we're going to place them behind our head, just at the top of your neck. And we're going to place them right over here. And then you're going to lean your chest forwards like this and lean your head back. So your head is almost facing towards the ceiling. And here we're going to twist from side to side like this. Boom. And you should be feeling this. You should be feeling this in your upper back, so where your shoulder blades are. So you should be feeling it right around here, just right below your shoulder blades. And you can also be feeling it in your neck and just that upper back area, which is perfect. That's where we're trying to warm up so that we can get some back bend movements going on, and we're going to be able to do this front walkover. So let's get back to this. So what I'm doing, hands behind head, slightly above my neck, then leaning back, and then we're going to go twisting from side to side. Now, you shouldn't really be feeling a lot of pain or anything here. This is just a slight stretch. So we're really just trying to move our upper back, and you shouldn't push yourself too far when you're doing this. Just stay where you're comfortable. Okay, hi Everly. Hi everyone. Hi Ian. Hi Conita. Okay. Hi everyone, come join us. We're doing a front walkover tutorial, so come and join us, and also like this stream so we can get more people in here and we can learn how to do the front walkover together. So let's get to 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes, and we're also trying to get to 3.96 million subscribers on YouTube. So guys, subscribe to the channel. Let's get there together. Let's get there by the end of the day. Let's do it. Okay, next up, guys, make sure you're doing this stretch. Now we're gonna focus on the rest of our back a little bit more. So we're gonna take our hands from behind our head. We're gonna place them by our sides, just like this, and we're gonna twist from side to side, like so. So it's twisting and twisting, just like this. And when you're doing this, you'll be feeling it mainly in your middle back. So right over here, this is where you should be feeling it. And when I'm not putting a lot of force into my arms, I'm not trying to drag myself and pull myself as far as I can. We're really just twisting from side to side to just look from side to side, because just that movement alone, moving from the side to the other side, is just going to get your spine moving, and then your spine is going to be like, you know what, this movement stuff is quite fun. You know, I'm good with this movement stuff. Let's do some more. And then you're going to slowly open up, and your back is going to get more and more flexible the more you go along with the rest of the warm-ups. So continue with this, going from side to side. Okay. Okay, guys, like this video. Let's get to 60 likes. Continue with this warm-up. Continue warming up, going from side to side. Also, subscribe to the channel. We're really close to 4 million subscribers. So let's try and get to 4 million subscribers. Come join us. We're doing lots of tutorials. So come join us. And also, come join us. We're doing lots of tutorials. We're doing a front walkover tutorial right now, which is going to be really, really fun. We're just starting off on the warm-up. And now let's get into the next thing, which is going to be, we're going to go to child's pose. So basically what this is we're going to be on our knees, and what you're going to do is you're going to get your palms and put them in the ground in front of you, just like this. And then we're going to lean all the way forwards. And here, you really want to plant your palms into the ground. So they're really solid in the ground. And what we're going to do is we're going to move our shoulders, just like this. So we're pulling on different parts of our back, and you can drag your hands a little bit closer so that we can bend a different part of our back and try and warm that bit up. So here, I was here all the way forwards. This means that I'm working on my shoulders. But if I come slightly closer, then here we go. I'm bending from a different part of my back, and I'm trying to warm up that bit. We can come even further, just like this, and then we can go back down. But really, you just want to be moving around in this child's pose, just like so. And you should be feeling this. You're going to be feeling this in your back, of course. You're going to feel it in your back, shoulders, and you also may be feeling it in your legs a little bit too, because you are slightly moving your legs around when you're doing this. But when we're doing it, we're mainly moving our shoulders, just like this. Here we go. Like, put your hands out in front of you, and we're moving our shoulders. One shoulder, next shoulder, shrugging from side to side, and then doing it. Okay, guys, subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe to the channel, and let's do it together. And then also, like this stream. Let's get to 70 likes right now. Hi, Lena. You said you've been watching my videos for 2 years. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Lena. I really, really appreciate that. Like, thanks so much. It's really amazing getting to be on these lives and getting to speak to you all. I really, really appreciate all of your support and all of your love on all my videos. You guys are the sweetest people ever. But yeah, come join us on this front walkover tutorial. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying this, because I love doing these tutorials for you guys. And actually, I just posted a long form video. Guys, go raid this long form video. I put a lot of effort into that video. It's got a lot of challenges and fun things in it. So go raid that video. Say you're from this live stream. Go like it, and let's get more love on there, because I really enjoyed doing that video for you guys, and I'd love to do some more. So go like the video, go watch it all, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, let's get to the next. Let's get to the next warm up. So we've just done a lot of front bending with the child's pose. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go the other way. So what we're going to do is going to lie fully flat on your stomach, just fully on the front, just like this. And then, sorry, my hair's in the way. Okay, we're going to place our hands right below our shoulders, just like this. And then you're going to keep all of your body relaxed, but you're going to slightly push through your hands to lift your body slightly off the ground. And what we're going to do here is we're going to move our shoulders from side to side, just like this. And then what we're going to do, you can move your elbows like I'm doing here too. We're going to try and straighten out our arms a little bit. So now we're working on different parts of our back. And when you're doing this, all of your legs are fully flat on the ground, not activated at all. You shouldn't be feeling any pain you shouldn't be feeling any tension in your legs or anything. So if you're feeling, let's say, a tension in your hamstring, which is the back of your leg, then you need to make sure that you turn that muscle off and then focus only on your upper body. So what we're doing, we're moving our shoulders, we're trying to straighten out our arms, coming slightly higher, like so, and we're just moving from side to side, just like this. Now, it's important when you do this that you're not pushing yourself too far. So let's say here, you feel a lot of tension, then you should go slightly lower and then stay at this point, and then stay at the lower points. And the more you move around, the more your body's going to open up, and eventually you're going to be able to go even further. But that's not going to happen if you push yourself past your limits. Always make sure that you stay in your limits and never push yourself too far. So keep on moving around here, and I want you guys to see what I'm doing with my arms. My arms, so let me just come over here and do the same thing. My arms have my elbows bent, and I'm just pushing through my palms, going from side to side. And you can move your arms closer to you if it makes it easier. You can move them farther away. But we're just going to move around just like this, and watch how my elbows are bent. I'm not at any point really straightening out my arms or overextending them like this. I'm always kind of keeping a slight bend in my arms, in my elbows, just so that I can bounce the weight from side to side. So guys, continue with this seal stretch. Continue with this seal stretch. And also guys, come on, let's get to 100 likes on this stream. Let's get to 100 likes on this stream, and also subscribe to the channel. We're really close to 4 million subscribers, so subscribe to the channel and let's get to 4 million. Okay, guys, continue moving around in this seal stretch, going at different levels. And let me say, it's super duper important to continue moving all the time whenever you're doing anything like this, any moves, because the movement is actually what makes you flexible. So movement equals flexibility. When you're moving around, you're opening up different parts of your back. Whereas if you were just holding the stretch in a still position just like this, like let's say we were just here and then like just pushing ourselves, then here it's only going to open up. It's only going to pull on just one muscle in my back. And then it's not going to really open up all the muscles around it. So we want to make sure you got some movement so that you're opening up all the different parts of your back. Okay, let's get to 100. Let's get to 100 likes right now. Guys, like the stream, double tap the stream, and also, guys, subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe to the channel and come join us. Okay, you guys continuing with this seal stretch, because it's time to move on. What we're going to do is we're going to reel it back. We're going to go from the seal stretch, and then this is going to seem familiar, but what we're going to do, child's pose. And we're going back to the child's pose. And it's super easy to transition from these moves, because when you're in seal, all you're going to do is put the weight on your knees and then bend your knees and straighten out your body, just like this. And then we're going to move from side to side, just like this. So moving from side to side, back again in that chest stand. So continue doing that one. Also, Also, let me know if you have any questions. If you have any questions to see if you're doing it correctly or anything, write it in the chat and I'll help you guys out. So if you have any questions, you want to learn something else as well, put it in the chat and I'm going to help you guys out with whatever you guys want. So put it in here and also continue with the warm-up. So if you're trying to learn how to do the front walkover right now, continue with the warm-up. But guys, let's get to 100 likes right now. 100 likes, we're super close. Let's do it. Let's do 100 likes. And we're also pretty close to 4 million subscribers. So come and subscribe to the channel. Come join us. Come be a part of the community and let's learn more things together. So here we are doing the front walkover tutorial. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this one. Hope you guys are following along. We're just starting off with the warm-up. Then we're going to get into the good stuff, the tips and tricks, how to do that front walkover. Okay. So guys, let's get to 100 likes. We're super duper close. Let's do it. Okay. Now let's get into the next warm up. What we're going to do, we're going to go back into the seal. So we're in the seal, but we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to continue moving at the different levels just like this. But now try bending your legs and you can move them from side to side. Just like that. Like this. Let me try and show you from a different angle. So we're moving our legs from side to side. And this is going to help open up a lower part of your back as well. And then you can continue with going up and down like that. And then add in the movements from side to side. And here we're really trying to open up different parts of our back. So when we're doing the normal seal stretch, we're mainly focusing on our upper back, middle back, and our lower back. But when we're doing this move that I just showed you, moving from side to side, we're going to focus a lot more on our hips as well as all those other parts of our back. But guys, we got to keep moving our bodies and get them warmed up to do this front walkover. Okay, guys, let's get to 110 likes. Like this stream right now. Let's get to 110 likes. And also, guys, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to let's get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe to the channel and let's get there. Okay, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything, put them in the chat right now and I'll help you guys out. I'm just going to get some water. Boom. We've got some water over here. Hydration. Okay. But put any questions that you have in the chat and I will help you guys out. Okay. Okay, I saw how to do the splits correctly because every time you do it, your back bends. Okay. Oh, back leg bends. Okay, I can definitely help you out on that. Let's do, yeah. So basically, when you're doing the splits, I'm going to guess that you're talking about the front splits. Are you talking about the front splits? Would you like this? These are the front splits. Boom, these are the front splits. If your back leg is bending, then I would recommend that you stay and try and keep your hips square for as long as possible. So what that means is you put your leg out in front of you just like this, and then you're going to keep your hips both facing forwards, basically in a straight line. And what we're going to do is we're going to slide down slowly to the splits, and you want to keep your hips square for as long as possible. And if your hips come out of square, this is when you can end up getting out of the improper. You can be in an improper split, basically, kind of like this. But you want to keep those hips square. And if you're having troubles doing this one now, let's say you're stuck like here. What we're going to do is we're going to use breathing methods to try and be more relaxed and end up being more flexible. So here, let's say we're stuck here. We're going to go move around for a little bit. And then when you feel ready, we're going to breathe in through our nose like this. And then breathe out through your mouth and try and go slightly lower like this. And then here, we're just going to move around here and then do the same thing. When you feel comfortable, you can go slightly lower. But never push yourself to a point where it's super duper painful. Just continue practicing just like I've done it there, because flexibility uses relaxation. So when you're relaxed, you're going to be more flexible. So that's how we're going to do it. Guys, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We're super close to, we're trying to get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe to the channel and let's get there. Hi, Maggie. Okay, let's get back into this front walkover tutorial. I hope you guys learned some stuff from that splits, but let's get back to this front walkover tutorial. What we're going to do next is we're going to try and go into a back bend. So what we're going to do is you're going to lie flat on the ground. My monitor's slightly delayed, so I'm just trying to see if I'm in shot. Okay, I need to see if my knees are in shot. Okay. I think I might be in shot. We'll see. Okay, but basically, you're going to be on your back, and you need your knees to be facing up towards the ceiling. And what you're going to do now is put your hands by your shoulders, facing towards the same direction as your feet are facing. So my fingertips are facing the same direction as my toes are facing. And now we're going to push up to the back bend. Now, if you do a front walkover, you should already know how to do a back bend. So we're going to this back bend, and we're going to start moving around and getting accustomed to this back bend. We need to be super duper comfortable. So what we can do in the back bend is lift up one leg, lift up the other leg, lift up our hands, walk our wrists, just like this. We can rock backwards and forwards like this, and then move from side to side. But you really want to get in that back bend and get moving around in the back bend so that we can get very comfortable with the back bend. So really just move around, and it's going to open up your back a lot more. It's also going to warm up your wrists and arms. It's really going to hit every point that we need for this for the front walkover. So continue moving around in that back bend and continue with it. And guys, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe to the channel and come join us with these tutorials and everything. And also like the stream. Let's get to 130 likes right now. And guys, continue warming up that back bend. If your head feels hot from being upside down, then just come down, come out of the back bend, take a break, drink some water, and then when you feel ready, go back into the back bend. Okay, guys, continue with this back bend. Moving around in the back bend. And then the last thing we're going to do to warm up is we're going to warm up our legs a little bit. Okay, guys. Okay. Someone said, I feel like it will break. If you feel like you have any pain in your back or anything like that, then for sure, do not push yourself too far. You should not be feeling any pain. You should definitely not feel like you're going to break. So if you're feeling any pain, don't do it. Don't do it. And if you're in, let's say, a warm-up like this, like you're doing the seal, and let's say you feel a lot of pain here, then definitely don't push yourself there. Go to somewhere where you feel comfortable and start warming up at that level. And just continue with the warm-ups, continue doing the warm-ups, and then you're gonna slowly get more and more flexible, and then you can get into doing the full moves later when you feel comfortable. But guys, subscribe to the channel right now. We're trying to get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe and also like the stream. Let's get to 140 likes right now. Okay, guys. So we're just in the back bend. Now let's move on to the next warm-up. So the next thing we're going to do is we are going to go into a lunge. So that's basically where we're going to go onto one knee. Boom, put one leg in front of you. Then we're going to lean into the front leg and then straighten out our back leg. And when we do this, keep your knee, let me see if it's in shot. Keep your knee directly above your ankle. If you're feeling anything in your knee, then it's because your knee isn't directly above your ankle. So always make sure it's above your ankle so you're not feeling any knee pain, because we're trying to stretch out our hips and not our knees. So let's get into this. And what we're going to do here is going to move backwards and forwards, just like this. And we can move from side to side, but you want to move around in this lunge, just like this. And you're going to be feeling this mainly in your hip flexor, which is right here, and also you're going to be feeling it basically just in your hips. You can also be feeling it in your quad a little bit, but those are the main points you're going to be feeling this. Okay, so continue moving around here. Continue moving around in the lunge. Join us with the lunge. Okay, and also guys, subscribe to the channel, and let's get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe and join us. Guys, continue with the warm-up, continue with the lunge. Okay, continue with the warm-up with the lunge, and then we're gonna have to do the same thing on the other leg, because it's always important to replicate everything you do on one leg on the other side and stay balanced. And so the whole time we're gonna have to do the walkover on both legs. So we're gonna learn all the tips on both legs, so we make sure we're balanced. Okay. Okay. Guys, like this video right now. Let's get to 150 likes. Let's get to 150 likes. Let's get more people in here learning how to do a front walkover. And then let's get into the other leg. So I just did my right leg. Now I'm going to switch it over. We're going to do the other leg, which is my left leg. And now, once again, we're going to go one knee, bend your front knee and lean into it and straighten out your back leg. Then make sure that your knee is directly above your ankle. Make sure it's directly above. If you're feeling any knee pain during this exercise, it's because your knee isn't above your ankle. So make sure it's directly above there. Then we're going to move around in this lunge, forwards and backwards to the side. We're just going to move around in the lunge. And guys, continue with it. Continue with the lunge. Yes, guys, let's get as many people as possible learning how to do this front walkover. So come and join us, come and do the warm-ups, come and join us, and also subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. We can do it, guys. Subscribe to the channel, join the community. We're doing lots of tutorials right now. We're doing the front walkover tutorial, so come and join us with this tutorial. We're just finishing up the warm-up right now. Then we're going to get into the front walkover tips and tricks. Also, like this stream. Let's get to 160 likes. 160 likes. We can do it. Like the stream. Okay. Last leg warm up we're going to do is we're going to stand up in a straddle, just like this. So basically, our legs are just slightly wider than shoulder widths apart, just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to bend forwards and move from side to side. Now, important things to note. When you bend forwards, bend only from your hips and keep your back completely straight. So here we go. We're bending from the hips. My back is completely straight, not bending. Bending only from my hips, going all the way down. And now I'm moving from side to side. So this is how you do it correctly. But if you're feeling, you should only be feeling the stretch in your hamstrings, which are right over here. And if you're feeling it anywhere else, specifically if you're feeling it in your back, then that means you're doing it wrong. Because I don't want to be seeing you guys doing the stretch like this. This is only going to warm up your back. It's only going to move your back. But you want to keep your back straight so we can target our hamstrings fully. So here we go. We're moving around from side to side here. And guys, make sure that you're not pushing yourself too far. So if this is where you're comfortable, then you can put your hands on your legs and move from side to side over here. We're going to prioritize form when doing this move rather than how far we can go down. So prioritize the form, make sure your back is straight. And then if this is as far as you can go with your back straight, then stay right here and move from side to side. Just like this. And once again, you should be feeling it in your hamstrings, which are directly behind your legs, just right over here. Okay, guys, come and join us with this front walkover tutorial. Subscribe to the channel right now, subscribe, and also, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So let's do it. And also, like this video, let's get to 200 likes. 200 likes, let's do it. Okay, now let's get into the next thing. So we've warmed up our hamstrings, legs, arms, wrists, backs. let's get into the front walkover. So first, I'll show you what a front walkover looks like. First of all, boom, and need to make sure that I'm not going to bump into anything. So make sure you have a good amount of space first, and then let's do this front walkover. Wait. Make sure you're not kicking into anything. There we go. Boom, that's a front walkover. Let me do it one more time and try and be more in shot so you guys can see it. Okay, guys, I think I left the shot when talking about being in shot, but here we go. Let's go. Boom, that's a front walkover. And let's break down how to do this. I'm going to break it down into the main parts. So first of all, I'm going to do this a bit slower and break it down. So the first thing we're going to do is my hands are up by my head. My front leg is up, which is my right leg. I'm going to go into a lunge. I'm going to kick my back leg and straighten out my front leg and jump off of the front leg. And then I'm going to land on my back leg and kick my front leg to stand up in the back bend. So that's it in a slower version. And let's break it down some more so we can do this. But guys, first, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. We're super close to 4 million subscribers. So subscribe to the channel and join us. And let's get into the walkover tutorial. Okay. So what we're going to do first, the first thing we're going to try and do is we're going to put our hands up just like this. We're going to go into a lunge. The lunge is super important because in the lunge, you're activating your leg, your quad, and then with that, you're going to use the power from that to kick over. So here we go. We're going to go into this lunge. So my front leg is bent, my back leg is straight. We're going to put our hands down and lift your back leg up. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump off of my front leg like this. So it's kind of like we're starting off doing a handstand. That's the first thing we're going to practice. We're going to practice slightly going upside down in that handstand, but without our legs coming together like you would do for a normal handstand. So it's slightly different. So practice this with me. So we're going lunge, kick, and then back down. Just like that. When you do this, super duper important, you've got to keep your arms straight. So let me show you my arms. My arms, when I'm doing it, are like this. They're completely straight, but they're not overextended. Overextended basically means you're pushing through your elbow like this, and it almost looks like my arm is bending the opposite way. But we want to make sure it's not overextended like that, but our arms are still straight, and just make sure they're sturdy like this. Okay. And then also, you want to make sure that your fingertips are facing directly forwards. So your hands are parallel to each other. But guys, subscribe to the channel. We're really close to 4 million subscribers. So subscribe to the channel. Let's try and get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. Subscribe to the channel. And also, let's get to 200 likes right now. Okay, I'm going to get some water. And guys, continue practicing this this drill. For sure, continue practicing with this drill, which is like the mini handstand. Okay, but make sure you're doing what I said about keeping your arms straight, fingertips pointed forwards. And another thing to add in is when we're doing this, we're going to keep our shoulders pushed out. So if we put our arms up like this, and then we push as high as we can, just like that, that means you're pushing your shoulders out. So you want to push as far as you can up to the sky. So you can practice this a lot more. But when you're doing the front walkover, that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be pushing through those shoulders, pushing as high as you can. Okay, guys, like this stream. Let's get to 200 likes and also subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe to the channel and let's do this. Okay, so once again, make sure you're pushing through those shoulders. We're going to go into that lunge. Boom. Kick. And I did basically do a handstand in that one. But yeah, that's how you're gonna get up. Now, let's try and level it up a little bit more. This is gonna be the handstand into a bridge. So this is what it looks like. Like that. Okay, let me try and go. I'm actually gonna try and move the camera just a tiny bit back so you guys can see this fully. Whoops, almost flipped you guys over. Almost made you guys do a backflip. Right there. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Let me see if you guys can see me right now. Hopefully this is a little bit better and you guys can see this a bit better. But what we're gonna do is handstand into a bridge. So lunge, back bend. Okay, when you're doing this, make sure you're not wearing socks on a slippery ground. Don't wear socks when doing this because you're gonna need the grip of your feet to grip into the ground so you can stay in the back bend. Okay, but I'm gonna break this down. But first, guys, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe and join us. And now let's get back into this. So what we're gonna do is that first drill we did, which is basically kicking up to the handstand, but not with our legs together. We're then going to try and go even further over. So you want to make sure you're using all your momentum to bring your legs over, like this. And then when you land, you want to bend your legs. You want to bend your legs so that you can get into the back bend. And then also, another thing to note is you want to try to land with your feet as close to your hands as possible, because that's going to help you have more grip on the ground to do the front walkover. So here it is. Watch the difference. So I'm going to do one where I land with my feet far away, and then I'm going to land with my feet close. This is why you need to practice your back bend flexibility. So this is where I land with it far away. It's much harder to land. And especially if there's any slip, then you can slip onto your back and it's not very fun. But you want to be able to do this with your feet as close to your hands as possible. So like this. Boom, just like that. Another thing to note is when we're doing this, something that's going to help you out is if you push your chest forwards when you're in that handstand, that's going to help you try and get your legs over. So just like this. Watch my chest. So we're going to go just like that. Boom. So it's kind of like if my body is straight like this, if I'm going to push this part of my body forwards, which is my chest, boom, then it's going to move the rest of my body to go over. So paired with bending your legs, that's going to help you get into this handstand into the back bend. So keep on practicing this move. And then let's get into the next one. So the next step is, it's going to get a little bit trickier here. So we're super close to doing the front walkover, but now we've got to figure out how to stand up. So to stand up, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to learn how to stand up from one leg. We're going to have to learn how to jump onto one leg and then stand up. But how you're going to do this is you're going to use the momentum of the whole thing to make you stand up. So here we go. We're going to start it off, and then we're going to try. First things first, we're going to try and land in that handstand into a back bend. We're going to land on one leg and then bring the other leg down. So you want to try and land on one leg and meet it with the other leg. So here we go. Boom. Let's go. Lunge, handstand, one leg, other leg. Just like that. So you want to try and the more you practice this, the more you're going to want to split up the time between the time where your other leg gets to the ground, to the point where at the end, you don't even want your other leg to be on the ground. So we're going to keep on practicing. And make sure your hands and feet are as close to each other as possible when you do the handstand into the bridge. Okay, but first, let's try and split up the time a little bit more. So let's go over. Just like that. So there was a lot more time between when my first leg hit the ground and when my second leg hit the ground that time. Okay, and then what we're trying to work up to is this. So we're gonna go over. And basically you wanna be able to land on only one leg. And then you're super close to getting the front walkover. This is the last step. What we're gonna do is we're going to use the momentum of the leg that we kick with, the leg that is going to be the leg that's not going to hit the ground at the end. Let's say this is my right leg, so we're going to use this one. We're going to use the momentum of this leg to kick us up and stand up. So watch my right leg and watch what it does throughout this whole walkover to see how to stand up. We're going to go lunge, over. So basically, I use that momentum and I basically go like that. I kick through the air and try and bring my whole body up. So let me do this one more time so you guys can see this. Can you guys see this properly? Let's see. Okay, let's go. Just like that. Also, another thing that can help you guys is the leg that hits the ground. So I'm saying my left leg for this example. You can land on your toes. When you're doing the other drills, it's going to be easier to land on your heel. But when you're doing a full front walkover, you're going to try and, if you end up on your toes, that means that you're bringing your body weight forwards. That's going to help you stand up. So using your toes is going to help a lot for this. But yeah, we're going to try and basically bring our whole body forwards when doing this walkover. Okay, let's break it down one more time. I'm going to do a slow walkover for you guys to see. But when you're landing it, you're going to want to use all the momentum you can. So you're going to try and do it as fast as possible. That's going to help you guys out. But I'll do it slow for you guys to see. So first of all, lunge. I'm using the power from this leg that's lunging. I'm kicking the back leg up, and then I'm going to kick off of my right leg, push through my shoulders, make sure my arms are straight, my hands are facing forwards. My kicking leg is now on the ground, and now I'm using my right leg. Let me get more in shot for you guys. I'm using my right leg to launch me to standing. Okay, and that is how you do a front walkover. If you have any questions, then put it in the chat and I will help you guys out. But first, guys, subscribe to the channel. We're super close to 4 million subscribers. Let's get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. Or we could do 4.96. But guys, just subscribe to the channel. I'm doing lots of tutorials, so come join us. And also, yeah, so right now we're doing a front walkover tutorial. If you have any questions, then put it in the chat right now and I will help you guys out with whatever you need. Like this stream also. Let's get to 250 likes right now and let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, guys, have you got any questions for me? Do you guys want to learn anything else? Do you guys want to learn anything else? Or yeah, what do you guys want to see? Okay. Do you guys want to learn any other tutorials or anything? Also, guys, subscribe to the channel right now. We're super close to 4 million subscribers. So subscribe to the channel and let's get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe and you'll subscribe so you can get more tutorials as well, because we're doing lots and lots of tutorials going through everything you guys want, and I will help you guys with whatever you guys want. And we can, yeah, whatever you want to learn, put it in the chat and I'll help you guys out. Okay, I see you guys. We got splits, chin stand, how to keep a handstand for longer. Okay, you know what? I'll just give some tips on how to do a handstand for longer right now, actually. And here are going to be the tips. So really, what you're going to want to do is Here we go. Let me turn this around a little bit so you guys can see. I got the wall right here. The wall is your handstand's best friend. So if you want to learn how to do a handstand for longer, I'm going to assume that you can already kick up into a handstand. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get our wall and we're going to kick up into the handstand right here against the wall. And what you're going to do is you're going to hold this handstand for as long as you can against this wall. But make sure that you're pushing through your shoulders. So this is me not pushing through my shoulders, then this is me pushing through my shoulders. And you've got to make sure you're pushing as high as you can. You want to tense your abs, suck in your stomach, tense your glutes, and keep your feet together like this. And also look at the ground. The place where I look when I'm in a handstand is right between my thumbs. So I kind of draw an invisible line between my thumbs and I look at that invisible line when I'm doing the handstand. Also make sure your arms are straight and don't lock out your elbows or anything. Just keep them straight just like this and continue with it like that. That's how you're going to do, that's the first thing you're going to do to build up the endurance in a handstand. Then the next thing you can do is we're going to switch it over. So once you can practice it this way. But guys, subscribe to the channel right now. We're super close to 4 million subscribers. So subscribe and let's get to 3.96 million subscribers by the end of the day. So subscribe and let's get back into these handstand tips. So the next thing you're going to do is we're going to go the other way with handstand. So I want you to get your wall and you're going to walk up the wall just like this and then walk your hands closer to the wall. This part, a lot of people find very hard. So if you can't do this, then continue practicing the handstand the other way. Okay, here we are against the wall. I'm pushing through my shoulders, sucking in my stomach, tensing my glutes, and my feet are together. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring one foot off the wall and bring the other one to it. Then go back down to the wall. And just keep on practicing like this. Hold it as long as you can. When you're going to fall, go to the wall. Just like that. Boom. So keep on practicing. Sorry guys, I just left the camera shots, but keep on practicing those drills that I've just shown you there if you want to help get your handstand for longer. That's going to help you build the endurance. And then if you have the kick up already, then putting the two together, you're going to get that handstand for a very, very long time. Okay. If you guys want to learn anything else, put it into the chat and I'll help you guys out. And also, whoops, my hair's messed up. Okay, it's your girl Lena. You said, please can you show us the hands? That's again, do you mean the handstand or do you want to see what I do with my hands? But guys, I will show you guys if you want to learn anything, if you want any tips, I'll go through it. Okay. Okay. I see actually a few of you guys are asking for the front walkover. I just did the front walkover tutorial in this stream. So whilst you're on this stream, if you click on the screen, you can actually go back to the beginning of this stream and continue watching the stream and I go through how to do a front walkover all throughout this stream right here that you're on right now. So go and watch this from the beginning and that's the front walkover tutorial. Okay, guys. I see a lot of you guys asking for chin stand, cartwheel, back bend, splits, aerial. I'm going to try and teach you guys for sure, but I think I'm going to go right now, but I'm going to be back and I'll go through all of these tutorials. But guys, bye-bye guys. Subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for the upcoming tutorials. I'm going to go through all the things that you guys have said in the chat. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 3.96 million subscribers right now. Let's do it. And then I will be back soon. Okay, bye guys. Bye everyone. Bye. I will see you guys soon.